Great. So we are in our stateroom, and no matter if it's a hotel room or a stateroom for on a cruise ship, etc., I bring my Clorox wipes because I wipe down everything that people are handling, especially like the light switch, the handle, etc., and the faucet, the toilet. Things I'm going to be touching a lot that people are probably going to be touching, and you got different people around the world who may not have good hygiene. So I take the Clorox and I put a glove on real quick, and I do a quick rinse of everything, including the remote control. But come on over here and I'll show you what I do. All right, so I just take this here, all right? And don't be stingy with these things unless you're traveling more and you're limited from the 15 wipes. Just do that real quick, on and off. Because remember, not everybody washes their hands after they use the bathroom. Oh, look at that. It's still sanitized. And then I do the handlebar here. In and out. And the doorknob and the lock. And also like right here where you're probably going to be touching the door and everybody else touches the door. All right. Ta-da! So don't be stingy. Okay, here it is. Now, I'm going to take this one, and things you don't think of, watch it. I'm just going to take this and actually take the handlebar and actually grab the whole thing. My mom used to work in the hotel industry as a maid, and she would tell me the secrets of how people don't really clean up. Even the maids don't. So I wipe that down, and I like to wipe down the counter and surprisingly the soap area, because what do people do after they wash their hands? Yeah, they grab the soap, and that's secretly where some fecal matter might hide. All right, now this is the tricky part here. You have to get the handlebar right here of the toilet and make sure you get over and under and by the side, and just wipe that down, and then wipe that down here with this. And anytime you're probably going to handle anything like the toilet, I'd wipe that down too. All right, now you want to do under, because what happens is in order to flush this has to be down. So you're going to flush it, and some fecal matter might be flying up to the roof, and you don't think about that. So you take your sanitizer wipe here, and you wipe up here as well. Okay? And anything you might handle, especially if you have kids, right? You really want this to be cleaned up, because you don't know about who your other guests were prior to getting on ship. So I'm going to take the rim actually and wipe it here, and then get rid of that and flip this over. Take another one. Remember, anytime you're probably going to be touching things, even inside here and there. Okay, and then even inside this crevice right here. That's why I wear gloves to do this. And then, of course, the rim of the toilet, clean it up. And surprisingly, where you might not think about doing it is right here, because when you take your pants down or women take their dresses off, etc., this might have some urine on it, and just wipe that down. And then I like to take this area right here, because a lot of guys miss the toilet. And voila, it's a quick clean. But here's the other thing. Take a look at this. On this cruise ship, they have the toilet bowl like that, right? More than likely, it's some dirty water in there, etc. You never know when's the last time they actually used it to clean the toilet. So what I do is, after that happens, I'll take this off, and I like to take my essential oils, because what happens is it starts to smell in the bathroom. So I do this. Just take the, for this one I'm doing a peppermint, and I put a few drops just like this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I let that just sit in there the whole time. Sometimes I might put it in here. Especially after you use the bathroom. You can use your essential oils to do that. Just remember, don't rub it in your eye because it will burn. Now sometimes what you can do is take the essential oil, if you're not going to have it in your separate spray bottle, and then I just like to put 1 or 2 drops of that in the shower. Now what you can do, what I like to do is take a little bottle like this of Febreze. Sometimes I'll empty it out, put my drops of peppermint and lemon inside of it, put some water, shake it about every time you use the bathroom, before and after, and that helps out. Another thing, if you're not traveling in the airplane, this right here, Citrus Magic, beautiful, wonderful stuff. You spray some in here, in the toilet, and outside. Close the door, do your stuff, and then voila, you have a nice, fresh, clean room. The other tip too is go to the dollar store and get the dollar canister or the air freshener, like the gel, and put that in your room. If you're going to be staying in the whole room, it helps freshen up the whole room the whole week. And that's my tip on making things clean, sanitized, and smelling good. Toodaloo, stress less, Haji.